Ralph Williams. I've been playing for approximately 40 years. That was from fourth grade through high school. Didn't touch an instrument for about 20 years, and then started when Metro started up, and 30 years with Metro.
And what high school did you play with?
Played at Charleston High School.
And what year did you graduate?
I graduated in '69.
Okay. What was your first musical memory? Like, did you come from a musical family?
Well, both my brothers were in the band, but as my dad used to joke, the only thing he played was the radio, and he didn't do a very good job of that. So it was just something that I think my middle brother saw the oldest brother in the band and thought that would be something to do. And it was kind of like I saw the middle and thought that'd be something to do, and that's what happened.
And what did you play?
I started with snare drum and quickly learned that snare drum was not for me.
And you went to?
I went to the bass drum, and I played the bass drum from 7th grade through school and up through now.
So what was your best musical memory?
You know, I think the thing was in junior high and high school was not a performance per se, but putting on the uniform, which made you part of something bigger than you, part of an organization that meant something to the community, to the school, to whatever community it might have been.
I like that. It makes you emotional.
One of the things that kind of harkens back is I can remember when I was in high school, after my brothers both are older than me, but I would tell my mom and dad, you know, they'd say, "Oh, you guys got a parade, we'll be there." And I'm going, you've been to every parade. You know, it's no different. Oh, we'll be there. And I never grasped just what it meant until my son was in high school band, and I wouldn't have missed a football game or a parade for anything because it meant to me that I was support for him, even though he may not have recognized it, and I'm sure he probably does now after the fact, but that's one of the things you think about.
So tell me, what challenges through your life did you have to overcome to continue playing in the band?
There really weren't any serious challenges. The challenge was putting up with the negativity, in a sense, of being a dumber, not a drummer. You know, the idea that he's playing drums because he can't play anything else. I never looked at it that way. And the interesting thing is, in the last few years, there have been numerous studies using MRI scans and PET scans, which show that drummers' brains are wired different from other people.
Interesting.
And it ties into being able to perform problem-solving tasks and multitasking, I guess. Never understood, the whole idea is that the saying of marching to a different drummer, now I understand why it's so easy for me to march to a different drum.
So tell me, what advice would you give to a young musician just starting out?
The one thing, it kind of relates to the saying that if you find a job that you truly love, you don't work. Find an instrument that you love to play, not one that you just like to play or, can play. Find one you love to play and work not to necessarily be the best, but to be your best, and stick with it. And find outlets. If, when you get out of school, if you're not going to be in the college band, find some other outlet. That's the one thing I kind of regret, that there wasn't anything that I could do between high school and when the alumni band for the Charleston Stonewall game was formed in '88, and then that went away after one football season.
Right.
And then, of course, roughly 5 years later is when Metro started.
Mm-hmm.
So find an instrument you love, work at it, do the best you can do, and always look to find an outlet to play.
I think that's great advice. Thanks, Ralph.